What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, though? Welcome to the Ball Hawk Show podcast. I'm your host, Amon Hawkins. Appreciate you taking time out today to listen to and view the latest podcast episode here on Bleav Network. Before we get started, salute to the sponsor, Aber Insurance. Go to Aber Insurance for all your insurance needs, home, business, auto, life insurance. The great people at Able, servicing the state of Virginia for over 20 years. I just put the link in the title, well, in the description on Facebook. So make sure y'all hit the link. If you're viewing on YouTube, I'll put it in the chat right now. Then I need to go and pin it too. And then on the X app, if you would like to come on the show, just say, yo, send the link and I'll attach it to the tweet. So, yeah, man, got to talk about the AFC and NFC championship. Both games were very good games. I'm going to let the usual suspects come in and discuss which game they want to discuss first. I know everybody want to talk about Lamar, though. I know how to read the room. I know everybody want to talk about Lamar Jackson and what he did and didn't do and what the Ravens did and didn't do. You also got to give a lot of respect to the Kansas City Chiefs and Coach Spag and what he did defensively to that offense to make them very pedestrian and predictable. The Chiefs scored enough points, scored 17 in the first half, got shut out in the second half. So the Ravens defense made adjustments and rose up to the occasion. But the offense just never got on track. And that was due to Coach Spag and also, Lamar struggling. And then they had some turnovers as well. So we'll dive deep into that game. And then on the flip side, we saw the Detroit Lions come out the gate roaring, jump up to a 24-7 lead at halftime. And then again, it's levels. You see a coach that's been on this stage before, trust the talent that he has around him, and devise a game plan to allow his best players to make plays when they are asked, and they did that. And then you got a, Detroit team that has never been on this stage, and you kind of saw, I understand what you've been doing all year, but it's a time and place for everything. And just because you did something all year long, because that's the regular season, does not mean in this moment you do the same thing. And I'm talking about going for it on fourth down versus taking the points. You always take the points, man, especially when you have a little bit of momentum. You give yourself some more breathing room, alleviate the pressure on your defense in a sense. And I know you want to put the game away. You want to get the 7, but there was some decisions in that game and some mistakes made. And you got to tip your hat to San Francisco offensively and defensively. Getting the stops and then offensively making the plays, running the football. Brock Purdy having game changer moments. I know, we had a discussion of game manager, but he made game changing plays when it was asked of him. Just like Patrick Mahomes made game changing plays when it was asked of him. It was times that Lamar did, but then he didn't. It's all about who can make the plays when they're asked and how many can they make. So that's what we're going to talk about, man. The coaching change is like, here's what I want to say about the Washington Commanders. Let me pull it up. Well, you won't see it, but it takes me back to when Eric Bieniemy took the job as an offensive coordinator for the Washington Commanders. And this was always my worry right here. This is always my worry. This is not I told you so or none of that, but this was always my worry with Eric Bieniemy leaving his position at Kansas City. And then, I got you right now, bro. I'm gonna put the link in the description and on Twitter right now. But when Eric Bieniemy decided to take the job with the Commanders, I said, hey, look, man, I don't like it. For the simple fact, I felt like he was in a great position to just continue to collect praise and rings and wins or whatever you want on your resume. You are coaching alongside Andy Reid. You got one of the greatest quarterbacks ever in Patrick Mahomes. And why not stay in that situation? Why go to in my opinion, a trash can juice situation when you're talking about the Washington Commanders. And everybody said, oh, no, Riverboat Ron going to be up out of there. And Eric going to be right next. He going to be the next head coach. He going to be the next head coach. You need to worry about your Eagles or your Chiefs since you got two teams. I was like, all right, bet. I'm going to serve myself. Shut the hell up, juice. And y'all right. You got it. Maybe I don't know. But if it was, and, you know, we always personalize everything. And I was just saying, you know, me personally, there's no way I leave Kansas City to go to Washington. No, not doing that. Hell no. No. But he did it. And for all those folks that were serving me shut the hell up juice, telling me to mind my business and all that, you got to come on the show sooner or later. You got to come at least say my bad. At least say my bad. Because y'all was really shutting me the hell up. Y'all was shutting me the hell up when I was giving my take on, yo, I don't like EB going to Washington. He not going to be no head coach of the Washington Commanders. It's not happening. And oh no, I'm telling you, man, he got to get away from Andy. I was like, yo, what's Buddy there? She's coach for Chicago Bears. Matt Nagy. Matt Nagy didn't have to leave and go somewhere else before he became a head coach. He became a head coach while staying under the quote bosom of Andy Reid. But y'all had this conglomerate thought. Well, I'm telling you, man, he gonna go there. He gonna go to Washington, Riverboat Run. They're gonna fire him, and we're gonna hire EB. Nah, only minority coach that got promoted within was Antonio Pierce, and he should have. But nah, man. Now look at you, because everybody's saying now the new head coach and the new owner they should clean house. So that means EB ain't even got a job no more. According to y'all, I'm not saying that's what's taking place, but according to the Washington fans that I know, y'all first of all think this is a great hire. I don't know if it's good or not. Hell, I don't know. So if y'all don't know, the Detroit Lions offensive coordinator Ben Johnson will be named the head coach of the Washington Commanders. It might have happened today. I might have missed it, but they was going to wait until whenever Detroit got eliminated or won the Super Bowl. So Ben Johnson is going to be the new head coach of the Washington Commanders. Here's the thing. EB been in that position of either being the offensive coordinator of a Super Bowl winner, offensive coordinator of a Super Bowl loser, offensive coordinator of an AFC championship loser. Nothing. But y'all swore up and down that his ass made a good decision going to Washington. We're talking about Washington. Good. It was a good move. No, the hell it won't. Washington? Hell no. You know. And I'm not saying that because he didn't get the head coach's job. Just hell no. Even he would have got the head coach's job at Washington. Why Washington? No disrespect, Commander fans, but hell no. No. Nope. No. I just knew EB would be the head coach. Especially with Magic in the building. Nah, Magic ain't got that pull, bruh. Pause. Whoa. Woo. Vicious. Major league pause. Come on, man. No, I don't know. EB, you know what EB did? Shout out to my dog, Darian. You know what EB did, Travis? And I be telling players and coaches alike, stop listening to these damn fans, bruh. Do what's best for you. These fans always feel like they got all the goddamn answers. They ain't got the answers. They can't even tell you what type of diet they like. Atkins, goddamn keto, but they want an intermittent fast. They can't tell you how to cook dinner, but they could tell you how to manage your multi-million-dollar goddamn career. But they're going to tell you, hey, man, you need to do this. Man, shut up. Enjoy the game. Hit the remote. Go to Hulu. Come on, man. I'm glad you made it out of the Ravens 4-hour cross session unscathed. Yo, Ravens flock. Let me talk to y'all, man. You mother suckers, like, really, like, shout out. There's a couple of y'all that keep it thorough and, you know, you didn't make any excuses. But y'all had to know, like, the way y'all was talking this year, like, y'all was filthy with y'all rapport this year. Filthy. Couldn't nobody tell y'all nothing. Nothing. Especially when it came to Lamar. What up, Bob Money? But you knew how to knew when once your ass lost, they was gonna come for you. Oh, and did it happen today in Twitter Spaces and X Spaces, whatever you want to call it? Shout out to GIB, Gridiron Bullies. Make sure you follow their community on the X app. Boy, let me tell you something. Them mother suckers came out for blood, and a lot of y'all was out there. Something just ain't right. Keith Sweat out that motherfucker. Just ain't right. Something just ain't right. Y'all here singing and whining. Hold your L. Hold it. And look, this ain't got nothing to do with Lamar skin color, Lamar appearance from the ball hawk. I don't do none of that. All the great quarterbacks, unless your name is Pat or Tom Brady, then went through this. Oh, you can't beat the good teams. Oh, you can't get over the hump. Peyton Manning, he went through it. John Elway get to the big game, get his ass whooped by Joe Montana. We ain't forget. But hey, he ended up winning 2 Super Bowls. Now he the great John Elway. Dan Marino's like Josh Allen. Dan Marino got a lot of excuses. He went to the Super Bowl in his second year after that. Nobody really, they might have, but not really. You know what I'm saying? The Troy Aikmans was always going to, like Jim Kelly ass was always there, just giving a damn Super Bowl to these no-name quarterbacks. We don't know Jeff Hostetler, Mark Ripken. God damn, Jim. What up, cuz? Hey, yo, Jim Kelly, you is something else, bro. Mark Ripken, Jeff Hostetler. Just getting rings. Phil Simms, just getting rings off you. You in the Hall of Fame, don't get me wrong. K-Gun, salute to y'all. But God dang, Jim. They want us to celebrate you because you went to 4 straight. They don't celebrate LeBron for going to goddamn a decade straight of the finals. Why are we out here really celebrating Jim Kelly? I said Brown, didn't I? Jim Kelly. He went to 4. No, the team went to 4. That's another thing, man. We got to stop doing this, bro. Stop making quarterbacks have these win-loss records. It's the dumbest. It's like these conglomerate media outlets. You guys do an amazing job of brainwashing like the Sly Fox. Oh, my God. You mother suckers be irritating the hell out of me. How many wins has he got? What's his playoff record? You mean what's the team playoff record? The fact that we done seen a lot of mid quarterbacks win Super Bowls further lets me know this is the ultimate team game. It's a lot of let me tell y'all something. Go through the Super Bowl history. I bet you find more mid quarterbacks with Super Bowls than great quarterbacks. They don't celebrate Donovan McNabb getting the 4 NFC championships and 1 bowl appearance. They hate chunky soup. That's why. They hate, I'm going to get to you, Czar. They hate chunky soup. They hate Donovan McNabb. They hate him because of T.O. They hate him because he smiled. They hate him because he listened to the media and started standing in the damn pocket versus run. That's another thing. This going to be my nice transition to Lamar. But let me go back to Eric Bieniemy and all you folks out there that was saying he made the right job. Look where Eric could have been right now. Another Super Bowl. But no, he came to the mother-sucking Washington Sucktards, the Commanders. And y'all talking about he going to be the next head coach. Like, that was a good thing, though. Y'all was really out here. I'm telling you, dog, EB going to come here. Then shut up. Shut up. What the hell is going on? No, ain't no explaining. Shut up. Like he said, no, baby, let me explain. No, you can't. Shut up. Shut up. All y'all sit in the corner. You're looking like the black dude in Belly with the damn green bomber on that they stripped naked and just disrespected. That's how y'all look right now. Y'all got EB on the damn couch holding a 40 with no damn underwear, drawers, or nothing. No, EB looking ass out. Mama Martin used to say, assed out. Got my dog Airbnb me assed out. Look. They going back to the Super Bowl. Tyreek got all that money. Look. They going to the Super Bowl again, Tyreek. You've been an all-pro since you left KC. No disrespect. You went and got your bread. No disrespect. But look. They going back to the Super Bowl. Y'all really thought Lamar... Salute to Lamar. Salute to Baltimore. Y'all really thought they was gonna beat the Billy Goat? You really thought it was gonna be Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid, the new GOAT of coaches? Yes. Filth. Bill Belichick, he can't get a job. If he was so good, his ass would have got hired by somebody. But no, Andy Reid is the new GOAT of coaches, and you got the Billy Goat goddamn quarterback, and Patrick, I put ketchup on my steak like ball hawk Mahomes. Now, let's get the Czar in here. Hold on, I got one more soliloquy. Yo, Stephen A., you ain't shit. Now, the Czar. How you doing, Czar? You doing okay?
What's up, brother?
I'm doing wonderful, sir.
Hey, I feel what you were saying about the belly couch. DMX was like, count the money. Black was like, get yours, B. Get yours, B.
Get yours, B.
Yeah, brother. I feel what you're saying, bro. Like the EB conversation.
Yeah, let's talk about
the green. The grass is not always green on the other side, as my mama would say. And I mean, to get a head coaching position, yeah, it's cool. But sometimes it's just better to be a coordinator and stay where you at. Who knows? Like, not to be funny, look at Bill Belichick and Gerard Mayo. Gerard Mayo, what I read, I don't know the guy personally, but shout out Kick It 10 alumni.
7'5", stand up.
757. He was on a business venture out of the NFL. Bill called him in to coach. So he took the position and he's getting groomed.
Yep.
So who's to tell, who's to know Andy Reid wasn't trying to groom EB to take over KC.
Cooking the
that way you got your quarterback. And I'm gonna be a bald-headed prophet of doom on this. Tyreek Hill coming back. He got his bread. But I don't know how many years it's gonna take.
Oh, okay.
After Tyreek runs his lap around with Miami, he going straight back with Patty Mahomes, bro. As long as Pat Mahomes is there with Andy Reid, there's a chance he'll come back, bro.
Sorry, the shelf life on a wide receiver is much shorter than a quarterback.
Yeah, but that offense of Tyreek, bro, you can't put a number on that.
But Bizarre, what kind of what's up, Hog said, Bizarre, first of all.
What up, bro?
Hey, what kind of receiver is he?
He's a speed receiver.
Right. So what's the first thing you lose as you get older?
Speed.
Nah, D-Money, turn the camera back on.
God damn. He's like a woo. Hold on, bro. Brother man is like an ebony mullet. What the hell?
You got the same bald head, dummy.
No, his head ain't funny, man. Your head
can we talk about sports, please, man?
My bad.
You got a big old knot beside your head, bro.
So here's the thing, Czar. Here's the thing. Since you brought up Mayo, Godfriend, shout out to Godfriend on the X app. He said it was written in Mayo contract that he was a takeover after Bill left. I wonder why EB's representation didn't have him next coach in line in KC. That's all I kept wondering. Like, why are you leaving to go to Washington, Brody? I don't get it.
From what I'm hearing from a lot of the people, man, is that EB is a very, very hard person to get along with. And maybe that's deterring him from getting a job because he's so hard-nosed and so black and white.
Okay.
That could be it, man.
But I really think Andy sent him out because sometimes when you are a guy like that, being in a comfortable surrounding is difficult because people are used to dealing with your personality. They make accommodations around your personality. Andy sent him to Washington maybe to get him a different perspective and maybe to get him to kind of be more well-rounded, be a little more likable.
Now, would it be fair to compare EB to Mark Jackson?
No, too different. I would compare EB to Tom Coughlin.
They said EB isn't a player's coach. He's coached like he's in the 80s and 90s. But I've seen several players say he is a player's coach.
He probably holds them accountable. That's the thing.
Like I seen Pat come out. I seen Travis. I seen Tyreek. Then they had the Hard Knocks, the Dolphins one. You saw Tyreek. Tyreek and EB talking. But it's been so I know Shady got an issue with EB. But it's almost like one of them things where it's like 50-50. So like he said like if you get that stigma attached to you, it is going to be difficult for you to get a job these days because players these days, no disrespect to y'all, but you got to in a sense be coddled a little. You got to be coddled. So.
Well, you got to treat them as individuals. You've been on both sides, Ahmad. You know how it is. You have those guys that respond well to you suck. You know, you can tell them, man, you suck, you trash, you need to get yourself together, and they'll respond. You have another guy, you tell him you suck, you trash, and it's a downward spiral from there.
Yeah, Travis, they wasn't bumping heads, Travis.
Hey, Travis.
And I come from a hard-nosed family, so that type of coaching I appreciate. I want you to pause before I say any of this.
Yeah, you good.
Hey,
I
Travis,
want you down my throat. I want you foot and ass. That's why I said pause.
Yeah, you did. I'm glad. God dang.
Even when you said it,
but Ahmad, you know what the hell I'm
talking about. No. You cooking. No, you cooking. I'm with you, bro.
I like that hard-nosed coaching. I don't want that shit like, you got to do better, son. Pick yourself up and do it again. I don't like that shit. No. So, me personally, I would love to have EB as my coach.
Would you about to say D1?
No, I was going to say because Travis had put something about Andy Reid and Eric Bieniemy bumping heads.
Yeah.
But what's funny about that though is neither of them run the ball, so I don't understand what they would be bumping heads about. Like just saying in general.
That's
Andy Reid actually runs the ball more now than Eric Bieniemy did all year.
Well, hold.
That's crazy to me.
Now we got it.
For a guy for running back. Ain't you find that a little suspicious?
No,
like,
you ain't gonna do that. No, Darren, you're not doing that. You're not doing that because the last game he called as a Chiefs offensive coordinator, they ran the ball right at Philly. That was the difference maker. Don't do that.
1 game compared to all year.
What?
Do you think it's because Shady McCoy doesn't like to be held responsible?
Yeah, we know Shady like to be coddled, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah, I think EB was holding that guy responsible.
And Ahmad, he had the same problem with Arians.
Yeah, he did.
He had the same problem with Arians. And you know Arians is going to hold you accountable.
Yeah.
Facts.
He bumped heads with Chip Kelly.
DG, everyone knows says Eric B is solid. Frustration started because he was so eager to take over. Frustration started. Rob, the resident Commanders fan in Washington, need to hold everybody accountable. Ain't won since the 90s. Yeah, even you dumbass fans too. That's not you, Rob, but a lot of y'all funky ass fans in Washington need to dismiss yourselves from this
but
current.
That's not true. They won.
No, hey, Ahmad, not Washington fans right now. Baltimore Raven fans.
Oh no, we're gonna talk about Baltimore.
But Ahmad, let's not act like the Redskins at that time weren't good in the early 2000s. Like they had a pretty decent run where they were competitive. They were way better than they are now.
They won the yeah. You're right.
God, Farron, change your name, bro. Nah, bro.
He got that dog choking.
Yeah, change your name, bro. That's all. That's just as bad as goddamn Laker fans anointing that damn in-season tournament shit. Change your name, bro.
Ahmad, didn't EB get offered the Cleveland job before Stefanski?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Reese, I don't even think he interviewed for that job.
Yeah.
Or he was offered an interview. I know somehow he declined.
Yeah, he might have declined. Yeah, he might have declined. And, look, I don't like. I know we always say, black coaches. You still gotta be smart about the opportunity too. You just don't take any opportunity because I'm not throwing shade at Houston, but in their defense, they hired 3 straight African American head coaches, but they fired 2 of them within a year. And then they, D'Amico.
Who was before?
Lovey knew he was going to get fired.
Yeah.
Lovey knew he was going to get fired. Come on, Lovey didn't take that job expecting to be there long term.
Yeah, it just still look bad though. Back to back years.
He got
fired from Illinois.
Yeah.
Look, this nigga celebrating the goddamn conference championship.
Hey, hold on. Hey, Godfriend, man, talk your shit, man. Go ahead. Don't let him
That's
keep
how bad it is right now. Stop it, Godfriend.
Hey, hold on. You really changed your name? Listen to him.
Thank you. Because you sound like a bronsexual right now.
Anyway, hey,
wow.
I'm actually here because of God.
It's like you in the blender. Like we can't hear you.
Hey, man, you got the Neo going on, bro. You got the Matrix.
Let's see now.
I heard Czar. That's all I heard.
Yeah, check your earpiece out.
You got to do 7-11 earpieces.
You got your hand on your mic or anything?
Nah, I have my headphone in.
Yeah, that's good.
If I remember Czar saying last show that Detroit was going to beat the Niners yesterday.
Hold on.
Let me get close up to the screen real quick.
Why?
What? Because I want him to see the Czar.
Oh,
okay. So
hey, hold on. Okay, if I could just interject, my pettiness radar went off. You got what's that? Your own vodka or something like you Shay Sharp back there? What is that?
Hey, they got Deportier. I got Zinfandel.
Okay, salute, bro.
I didn't even take a drink.
Hey, it's called Czar Zinfandel.
Yo, you were the front in this dude ever.
Shout out to Robert T. Greenleaf because he said my background got to be good, so I thought
Robert T. Green, man.
Robert T. Greenleaf. My bad.
Don't disrespect.
Real quick,
okay, my bad.
Reply.
Hey, Czar, you need to be a Raven fan because you was a front runner like a dude.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. Let me get the guard.
Where's your fake mic at, real quick, though?
Oh yeah, go to Godfriend because we really want to break down this Ravens game. So go ahead and get the guard.
All right, yeah, you're right, bro. I'm gonna stand on it. I still stand on it. The inexperience, like I said in Reese in the room today, the inexperience of the Lions bit him in the ass. And you're a 49ers fan, right?
Inexperienced.
Yeah.
No,
okay, yeah, inexperienced.
You know what? Let's just stay with the 49ers game since Godfriend here.
The inexperience of the Lions, as far as the players and the coaches, bit them in the ass. Everything going from everything going from the decision making to the botched interception. Like they did a split view of how many players. What's so goddamn funny, man?
Hey, P Nugget said, I know Kevin got a whole fifth of ground apple somewhere.
From his wedding, he gave me some. Yeah, I got it. But no, like when you look at the side by side they did on TV, only 3 players were in that position in championship games.
Okay.
When they did the 49er side, it was like the experience level was like their advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's simple plays, just like if Dan Campbell kicks the field goal and they was gonna probably make it, the Ayuk catch never happens. People say, well, why do you think that? Because first of all, if he makes the field goal, the whole field is reset.
Yep. 9
times out of 10, the 49ers are not going to throw a bomb. The second part, I'm not going to be long-winded on this. That was an interception. You got to catch the ball, young man. You got to catch the ball. It hit you right in the face. That's inexperience right there. Any other safety, I'm not saying it wouldn't happen, but it wouldn't have happened. That's all I want to say. And it's just inexperience. That's all.
Hey, so while you talking, my man Graham, he got a question. He says, Purdy the real deal or just have great weapons around?
No.
Both.
No.
One at a time. Whoever y'all could, feel free to, chime in. Y'all go ahead.
No.
I'm gonna start by saying, okay, my opinion, he's got great weapons. He is an average quarterback at best. Okay. He can make 60 to 70% of the throws that you need him to make. But is he going to be that guy that if you're down and you need need 2 scores. And before you bring up the Green Bay game, they did a lot of things around him, and there was a lot of yards after catch and other things that put him in the position. So I do not believe he is the real deal. I believe he's inconsistent.
So you call him Alex Smith with an R, Reese? Is that what you're trying to say?
Nope. What I'm calling him is he is a decent game manager that has the ability to make plays with his feet when he has to.
Okay.
Can I go next?
Go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna say the same.
Hold on. Let's say go.
Okay,
I just got a one-liner. Brock Purdy is the modern day Trent Dilfer.
Wow,
that's crazy. That's crazy.
Hey, Godfrey, I know you're going to get pissed off. Let me let them go. Do not let you fire.
I gotta give him a little more credit than that.
Go ahead, Czar.
I'm gonna say this.
Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl.
He is the real deal. He is a poor man, Baker Mayfield.
That's even more crazy.
No, because I'm gonna say this. People label him as a game manager, but the guy can, when you give him the opportunity, the guy can play. In fact, the game he had yesterday, the shit reminded me of Jeff Hostetler. Remember with the Giants? With the legs and shit?
Yeah.
I lie to you not. The way he was moving, that's the way Jeff Hostetler used to play for the Giants and the Raiders. The play wasn't there. He'd take off, make the play.
Remember how you were saying, Ahmad, go down the Super Bowl and you can see all these mid-level quarterbacks that they won?
Yeah.
And Jeff Hostetler one of them?
Yes.
So we're giving
shout out T-Cub in the building.
We're labeling somebody 2 years in mid after basically leading the team to 2 NFC championship games and coming back from a 17. Like first it was he couldn't come back.
Mm-hmm.
He came back. Then it was
I'll let him go.
I'm not saying y'all said it, but then the goalpost was.
Look at God.
You got a phone call or something?
He had to. Yeah, I had a call. The goalpost was moved to. Now he has to come back from a 10+ point deficit. He did that, but then it's like people still have doubts. People still are trying to move the goalpost. It's like he's still not getting the respect that he so rightly deserves. To sit here and call him mid after what he's done, I mean, when is the last time, if I'm wrong or wrong, when's the last time you seen a mid quarterback throw for 4,000+ yards?
This year, the last time, Baker Mayfield.
When is the last? I mean, that's your opinion. I do agree, Baker. I do agree, Baker is mid. I'll give you that. But I'm just saying, like, for a guy that's 2 years in and surpassing every hurdle that's being put in front of him,
mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say he's mid. For a second-year guy, he's well above where he should be in terms of what people projected. Yeah, he had that 3-game slide, but shit, nigga bounced back.
Yeah, he bounced back.
It's one thing if he had that slide and it just went completely downhill, but he had that slide and then bounced back, and now he's in the Super Bowl. So it's like Trent Dilfer, like, come on. Like, I'll give you Baker Mayfield, but Trent Dilfer, like, come on.
Trent Dilfer won a Super Bowl.
Yeah, Trent Dilfer wasn't throwing for 4,000 yards and leading the league in completion percentage, yards per average, and throws over 40, 30, 40, and 50 yards. He wasn't doing that.
Hey, God-fearing.
Oh, wait, Czar. Wait. God-fearing. Trent Dilfer didn't play in the passing era. He played in the running era.
It don't matter.
Can I just interject real quick?
Absolutely.
I'm not going to about it.
Absolutely.
Y'all, you did your thing. You didn't come back from 17 down. You didn't.
Oh my! Here we go.
It was.
with
Hey,
it.
wait
What
a minute.
happened?
It
The
was.
What
A,
games,
happened?
man. Don't do that.
Wait. It was
Don't
a
do
shock.
that.
Look,
Don't do
it was
that.
shock. It was shocked by the
Don't
Detroit.
do
The
that.
Yeah,
Detroit
sorry,
line.
bro.
Okay, wait a minute. Can I just?
No,
Okay,
no,
Ahmad, you like
no.
fights, right? You were
Yeah,
to
I
the
like
fight
fight.
game, the
Yeah.
fights and stuff, MMA and all that shit.
Yes,
So
sir.
boxing, when two heavyweights are going at it or two middleweights,
Yeah.
when you got that combination that hits that fighter and the fighter's wobbly,
Mm-hmm.
that fighter goes into shock. What does he do? He covers up.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what happened. Who would have thought? First of all, the play from Ayuk,
Okay.
and the next play you get a fumble. That's not Brock Purdy wheeling them back.
No. So I don't think. So did he say Brock Purdy willed him back?
Yeah,
Kind of
17
implied
now.
it.
I'm
All
like,
right,
what?
I mean,
So-
cause
No.
Wait,
Oh,
hold on.
no.
If I could just interject right quick, because I want to say something about Brock, then I'll let y'all continue our ISO. Is Brock the real deal? I
Yeah.
think he's great for what they ask. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Shanahan plays to his strengths. So Shanahan does a very good job coaching. He does a very good job executing what's asked of him. Whether we think he mid, we think he good, whether he think he average, whether he think he get carried by the special talent around him, that is what it is, right? That you're not going to change somebody's perspective, how they view somebody. All Brock can do is just execute what's called make plays when he asks, like getting out of the pocket, getting rid of the ball after getting sacked, and continue to get the chains moving. Fine. You know what I'm saying? So does he benefit from a good defense? Yes, you should. As a team sport, you should benefit for other things around you. With that being said, one thing I really on my show like to dispel is that quarterback wins or losses and the comebacks, that's bullshit. Because it still take a defense to get you stops. Here's the thing. Czar was talking about when Lamar played them, how the defense gave him short fields. The defense put this young man in advantageous situations by generating turnovers. They had to. They were down 24-7. You got to get extra possessions. You got to get stops. You got to get momentum killers. That's football. So the same way, like we can't put that and add it to the quarterback's legacy. That's the defense did that, but you as the quarterback still did what was asked of you. Shanahan still did what was asked of him as a coach, because we're going to get to Lamar situation soon, but I just feel like you could think whatever you want about Brock, but when they ask him to do something, 90% of the time he get it done.
I'd rather
That's
have Brock
how you
than
feel
Russ.
about
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro.
At this stage in their career,
Yeah, I'd rather have this Brock, more than that Russ that won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks. Because when Russ, not to change the subject, when Russ hit the ball,
hold on, the Russ win?
when he won the Super Bowl with the Seahawks.
You'd rather have this Brock Purdy versus that Russ?
Yes, because I'm gonna tell you why.
All right, go ahead.
I never really watched Russ. Regardless, Russ is one step away from turning the ball over, bro. Back in Seattle, the magic happened. He got out of crazy shit. He wasn't reading.
What?
It's the same thing in Denver. Yeah, bro.
Oh, no,
it's the same thing.
I gotta stop him on that, and this is about to make me sick. The defending that team that plays in the state of Washington. Russ could evade the rush and still be able to look downfield and find receivers. Like he's been doing that. He was doing that in Seattle during that little Super Bowl run. That's what made him so dangerous when he was on the field before he started regressing and whatnot. Russ was doing that.
Hey man, you drinking water. You gotta relax too.
We talking about
God-fearing. My only argument against Brock is that he benefits from a talent that specializes in yak.
So can I ask you a question? Did Peyton Manning benefit in
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yeah,
in my opinion,
legs.
But did he benefit from the weapons he had in Indianapolis with Reggie Wayne, Marvin Harrison, Edgerrin James? I forget his name.
All of that.
Are we talking about his first 5 years? Because he didn't benefit. He didn't benefit his first 5 years of the league.
Period. No, no matter when he had it, didn't he?
Okay, so here's the thing that we have to stop, and this is the thing I run to too with the Ravens fans. Stop trying to make every part of your team the I got to be the best this, or I got to be the best that. You're not going to be the best front to top to bottom on your roster.
Yep.
You're not going to be the best at that, because if you were, there's no need to play the games, because you can blow every team out by 70, but you're not doing that.
That's a fact.
So my thing is this: if you realistically look at your offense, Brock Purdy is orchestrating things with some very good pieces, very good pieces, and he's helping to get them in the right place. Now, it's not perfect because he struggles on the short and intermediate throws. He puts a lot of balls low and a lot of balls in the dirt that he probably shouldn't. If he puts them in the right place, we're probably getting more yak. We can't say this is all on Brock, because we saw similar things about Jimmy, and y'all felt the same way about Jimmy until Jimmy lost you a Super Bowl, and now Jimmy's a son of a bitch.
No. Yeah, because y'all, I ain't gonna lie, dog. And Godfrey, I think this before I knew you, they used to talk so spicy that Jimmy G was this guy when y'all got him. Oh my God, Jimmy G did this, Jimmy G did that. You used to be like, yo, all right, wait until they make Jimmy G be the vocal point. And Jimmy G, that Super Bowl,
so
he shit the bed with them throws. We had wide open. He got guys wide open behind two Chiefs in the end zone.
So
and he make the throw.
Wasn't the 49ers that coined the name Porn Star Jimmy?
No, that was actually
that was before he got there.
That was actually the media.
No, that was there when he was there.
No. I'm saying, but it was the media that started that whole Porn Star Jimmy thing.
Yeah,
the media,
I never know they called him that.
And look, here's the thing, bro. Real talk. I feel like Brock deserves the praise because he's Mr. Irrelevant, and he wasn't like they had Trey Lance, and he got injured, and it was like, who gonna be our quarterback? And this young man, Majama, with the help of CMC and Debo and Shanahan, did what the hell you supposed to do as a young guy. It ain't about me. Y'all do the work. But as I started to get more comfortable and y'all started to get more confident in me, and you allow me to take shots, let me make sure I rise to the occasion. Pause. Yeah, which he has done 90% of the time.
Yeah, that offense opened up more. Pause.
They said Stephen A. Smith started it. Stephen A.
Smith
trade me.
No, he didn't.
Got
you. Yes, he did. He gave him that.
Stephen A. ain't dumb like that.
Yes, he is.
No, I think he did start it.
Can I say something though? Like
it's good, Tez.
This what's up, Tez Holiday? What's going on, brother? I want to say this. Brock Purdy landed up in the right situation, because normally if a quarterback is taken high, he's going into a trash team, but he's going to get paid. Brock Purdy fell into the right situation, man. And I mean, there's only a few teams. It's just like, let's say New England. New England's another team that you can fall into that has the right coaching.
Well, like Russ fell into Seattle. Remember Seattle just paid buddy from Matt Flynn.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. So I mean, it just depends on where you fall in at. Like if you the first round, like Justin Fields,
Ben Roethlisberger,
you're getting your ass tore up. You're getting paid. But if let's say if Justin Fields falls to a team that's already established, and they can nurture him and coach him, he'd be all right, just like Brock Purdy.
But Justin's not the bad part of that Bears team.
No, he's not.
He's not. If you watch those games, their defense.
It's the defense and the ownership that's the bad part.
He's a bright spot. Justin's a bright spot.
So now he's the bright spot.
No,
because
I always thought he's been a bright spot.
Come on, Kev.
You gotta don't do us like this, bro. I know you want to win, but don't do. I know you sipping seltzer water, but come on.
Zipperdale.
That's tap water, bro.
Kev, you got to admit the Bears ownership is trash.
It's always been trash.
All right,
but see, here's the thing, I was in the offseason pushing, because I was like, yo, I would love to have Justin come to Tampa with Godwin and Mike Evans. Let me tell you, like, he would do some serious numbers.
What the hell you shaking your head for?
Who, me?
Yeah.
I want like this.
Yeah, that's a horrible idea, but we'll talk about that later, Rich.
But you think about it, said with what we had this season now, it's different now that Canales is gone. It's different. And life is going to be different.
Okay, so Justin Fields would have got here. Canales was here. Then he leaves. That's would have been Justin's what? Third OC? He going to be on the same path as Baker.
Oh, that's a good point.
Didn't think that he
this
was going to be
OC
one and
does
done,
well.
though.
This OC that y'all got does well with quarterbacks who need to pass the SAT.
Well, he ain't our OC no more. He went to a shit show.
Where he at now?
He in Carolina. He the head coach of the
that is the dude that got hired by Carolina. God, he's a certified yes man now, and I got nothing against him. But you know that owner ain't letting him make no decision. He do what I
got 6
think.
years.
I know. Hey, that's a whole different discussion. So let's go.
How much? 35 billion or something? You better get at least 40, 50.
Yeah, it was a pretty good contract.
Okay,
I mean, I
good.
think he's close to $10 million a year,
Okay.
but at the same time, I mean, they're paying three coaches right now.
I like him as a QB whisperer, though.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah.
so-
He make Geno look great.
Yeah.
So before y'all move on, I just want to say to your point, Ahmad, in regards to Jimmy, the reason, if you remember when he got to San Francisco, he was started off 6-0 before he got hurt.
Yep, he did. And you know what? Not to cut you off, pissed me off about the Jimmy situation, because remember this was replacing the Cap situation. They kept saying, "Oh, Jimmy's 6-0," but when you put numbers up, his numbers just like Cap's. But he was no.
So also if you look at who we had before, because at this point Cap was on the bench, and then we were starting Beathard, either CJ Beathard or
it was a shit show.
It was a whole shit show. So him coming in starting 6-0, and then they paid him. I think he had like that 5 or 6 year, $100 and something million contract.
After the Super Bowl, right? Was it after the Super Bowl?
No, that was before. That was
before. Oh yeah. That was his first. Yeah.
So I mean, and then even with that playoff run, remember that game against the Packers, he only threw the ball 8 times. After he threw 2 interceptions against Minnesota, that very next game, he only threw the ball 8 times.
Yep. I remember that.
So it's like Shanahan
died for the end zone.
Yeah, Shanahan took the ball out of his hands, and it seems like now Shanahan has a lot more trust with Purdy to in those situations. Like yesterday, he knows he can put the ball in his hands and trust that he'll make, like you said, he'll make the right play to keep a drive alive or get the ball to, like you said, get the ball to the right person. Again, I'm not mad at this point. I've embraced him being a game manager at this point because he manages the game.
Ain't nothing wrong with being the game.
Right.
Hey, thank you for being logical, because a lot of your fan base thinks he's some superstar quarterback.
So I had to have a coming to Jesus talk with my homeboy, and he was like, "Look, it's not as bad as you make it seem." I'm like, you know what? You're right. So yeah, I'm not. I think right now we're in a better situation. Like I said, the offense is more open. We're scoring. We're averaging about 30 points a game with Brock Purdy as compared to 24 with Jimmy G. So, if it's the system, it's the system. I'll take it as long as we're winning.
Yep.
That's what it matters at the end of the game.
And here's the thing. Shout out to Detroit Lions, the season they had. Jared Goff. You know what he is. Like, I know a lot of people wanted to compare him and Matt Stafford because he was in the NFC Championship this year, but Matt did what he was supposed to do when he went to the Rams, and that's win a Super Bowl, because when he played against the Patriots in the Super Bowl, Jared didn't look very good. So they wanted a guy who can be a quote gunslinger and let it fly, and you be confident with him throwing the football. But I want to ask you guys about going forward on 4th down versus not taking points. Go ahead, Sid.
All I got to say is where did Dan Campbell come from?
Dan Campbell was a position coach. Who was a position coach at?
Do some homework.
Philly?
Nope.
No, it wasn't Philly.
Put that damn
nope.
They said it on TV. I forgot, man.
All I'm gonna say is I still kick field goals on Madden, so
He learned that dumb shit, and he learned that pettiness from one Sean Payton.
I was about to say Sean Payton. That's right.
Oh yeah, he was. Yeah,
That
he was
is
a Titans coach with the Saints.
Yeah.
That's all I got
As
to say
far as
about
going for it, I don't like dude said. I still kick the field goal. Like, I understand you trying to solve away the game and stuff like that and make these plays, but nothing beats points. If they kick that field goal, that point differential they don't overcome. I think the point differential they come up short.
Well, Dan Campbell's been doing this since he's been in Detroit, and I think with Dan, I think his mindset was he didn't want to go away from what got him to where they were yesterday, which was taking chances, and trying to score as much as he can. I'm not surprised that he went for it twice. I'm surprised by. I'm actually what caught me was that Reynolds drop that one he should have caught on 4th and 2.
I don't have a bigger problem with none of that.
Hey, my man, DG said the field goal was not a gimme, 45 plus. If your mark ass can't make a 45-yard field goal or between 45 and 50 as a field goal kicker, your ass needs to be fired. Get your ass off my field.
So I probably would have kicked it, but I don't think that's where they lost the game.
No doubt.
I think they lost the game because they stopped running the ball in the second half. Your power run game was killing them in the first half. Gibbs was slicing and dicing, right? And Sewell was destroying them on the edge. For whatever reason, you got too smart for your own good, and you said, let me put the ball in Goff's hands, which I told y'all last week. I said Goff and Baker
is a motherfucker,
pretty
boy.
much the same.
Hey,
same grouping.
Let me throw this stat to you while you keep cooking. My man T Cub said Detroit was 20 of 25 on 4th down all season. I'm shutting the hell up. Go for it on 4th.
Them goddamn analytics is
my man Akila G said the kicker only kicked 4 field goals in the regular season, all in it. Well, never mind. You right, Dan. You know your team. I don't know shit.
Hold on, wait. Didn't they get rid of their kicker mid-season too? That Riley Patterson dude?
I believe.
I'm not sure.
There we go. When people hit you with stats, you shut the hell up and apologize. Dan, I'm sorry, Dan.
It
you were right.
sense now. Okay, yeah, because they
Dallas,
did get rid of
the Dallas Cowboys last year missed 4 kicks in a game.
Man, they
next week they kicked it again. Just saying.
They made it, right?
Hold on. Made it. Didn't they miss 4 kicks in the game against us too?
Yes.
Here we go. That's some goddamn Tampa, man. He always do this. Suck ass.
But yeah, no. You can't like the analytics kill people, but more importantly, you put the game into a game manager's hands, and then you said, why couldn't he win the game for me?
Ooh, shoot. 20. Look. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Let me not be petty. I'm being serious. All right. I'm not joking. I'm up 24-7. Like Reese said, defense, help me out. Offense, we're gonna be very methodical. God damn it, 5-minute quarters in Madden. I'm taking it all the way down to 1 before I snap. So what? I'm scared. I ain't never been here before. We ain't never been in the stage. Why everybody be trying to act like they gotta show people, oh, I ain't scared. Your asshole got like this. You know it did.
Hey, Riley
did. When Gibbs gets hit and goes down, when you stand back up, I want you to walk the ball.
Yeah, take your time.
Farthest official away from you. Hand him the ball and walk back to the huddle. We gonna take all the time off this clock we can.
One of the field goals I'm kicking. Now I can see like with the 20 or 25, I'll go for it on one of them. I ain't get it the first time. I get in that situation again. I'm gonna take the points. You know what I'm saying? Like that's how I'm thinking.
My thought process on that though is like all the like as far as pressure to me is on the 49ers. You in their house, you know what I mean? You're already up 17. You go up 20, bro. It's an uphill battle. You know what I mean? And I mean it's like at that point, you know, as long as you keep doing what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? It's really on them what they're gonna do. Yeah. So Dan Campbell strikes again. I'm actually kind of happy, you know what I'm saying? Me being a Minnesota fan, you know, I don't gotta hear the bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
The only black Minnesota fan I've ever seen.
Fan, man, not van.
I know a
Fan.
You a Green
Damn,
Bay
that's
fan,
when you
The only
drink?
black
Come
Minnesota fan
on.
I've ever seen.
What's happening when
You
you
a
drink?
Green Bay
What fan are
fan?
you? You a
I ain't
Green
never
Bay
seen no
fan?
black
You a
Minnesota
Denver
fan on
fan?
Yo, I
TV.
just
You
wanna
a
Go ahead, my bad. Go ahead.
Sierra
let me
Husband
say something to
fan?
y'all. Did y'all know it was only 5 penalties in this game? 5.
It was a quick game.
Good game.
5 penalties.
I'm not
That's
surprised.
crazy.
Well, actually, I am surprised because normally the Niners offensive line gets at least 3 holding calls.
You run for 182 versus the 49ers defense. You run for 182 and you lose.
Oh, and you won't get no real pass rush.
They stopped running.
One guy, Chase Young, I mean, where is he? And then 2, what's your boy name? Nick Bosa. Your quarterback is white. You don't got to worry about Nick Bosa. You know what I'm saying? It's over from there. You know what I mean? You won't get no real pass rush.
So you saying Nick Bosa's a racist pass rusher?
I mean, I just know he wears MAGA hats. I'm just saying he wears MAGA hats. That's all I'm saying.
Where is my
bro.
pen?
Past 2 years.
There's some stats out there. Actually.
I bookmarked
Marty,
that.
made so
I gotta clip that right
bro.
there. My man said Nick Bosa does not.
I just know he
does
wears
not want
MAGA
to-
hats.
Hey,
I can't.
So the effort's
It's
different.
legend.
The
You know what I
effort's
mean?
different. He's black.
Let's see if I could pick up. Let's see if I could pick up. How many times they ran the ball in the second half?
Godfrey, what's your response to that, bro?
I don't pay attention to D Money because you say that shit every time I'm in the space. So I ain't worried.
That's the first time I ever heard that, though, bro. That's...
Hey, that man earned that $100 million y'all paid him. Did he earn that?
Nah, not really. Not well. The second half he did. That for the first half of the season, he was horrible. We were asking where was Nick, and Nick decided to show up after that bye week. That's when he decided he wanted to play.
I do have a serious question though.
Uh-oh.
With as good as Detroit's offense was this year, and with them losing Ben Johnson going to the Commanders, are Detroit Lions next year's Philadelphia Eagles?
It's a good question.
No, just go back to being the Lions. What are we doing? Detroit only ran
the ball 7 times in the second half.
That's it.
So they was just like Baltimore.
Ran the ball 7 times in the second half.
Ooh.
For them to have, what's that, 27, 28, 29? So they ran the ball, was that 22 times in the first half? Yep. And 7 in the second half.
Got too cute.
That was on
Ben Johnson. Gave Montgomery and Gibbs another 25 carries.
Yeah. So congratulations to so shout out to Godfriend because I was joking him about Debo not playing. Debo led the team in receiving. Shout out to CMC, led the team in rushing, had a couple of touchdowns. Salute to that defense because you got to get stops, timely turnovers, and then Brock Purdy helping engineering touchdown drives out there, failed 4th down. So salute to San Francisco getting back to the Super Bowl. Now let's transition to the Baltimore Ravens, #1 seed versus Pat Mahomes, a young Billy Goat, and the new GOAT coach and Andy Reid. Because 6 straight and 4 straight for the NFC now, 6 straight for the AFC. Like that joker just he don't get talked about enough. Especially this game, what they did schematically versus Lamar and Baltimore, offensively and defensively, was masterful because they always sent 5 and they paid attention to Lamar's throwing motion, kept their hands up, and they understood if our offense can methodically move the ball down the field, they're going to panic and play our game, meaning they're going to throw the ball. And we got one of the best pass coverage defenses in the National Football League. We want you to throw because now you taking the dynamic part of your offense out. Like there's no more play action passes. There's no more seams. We could play zone now, but we still going to send 5 at you. We're going to speed up your process. We're going to get guys around you. We're going to see if you're comfortable or be uncomfortable in the pocket standing tall, and we're going to corral you. So with that being said, what were y'all thoughts on the game?
Let me go. Before you go, Czar.
No, I'm going to be last.
Mm-hmm. Lamar. I'm sorry, bro, but Lamar, he just like. First off, if you gonna sit up there and do any kind of blaming, putting any kind of blame toward that defense, I'm gonna call you.
Oh, no, they don't get no blame.
Yeah, I'm gonna call you a motherfucking fool to your face.
Yeah.
This game right here was on number 1, Lamar Jackson, number 2, Todd Monken.
Yep.
In the second half, and this is coming from having Todd Monken as an OC for 3 years.
I agree with you, Cub.
He did a Ben Johnson. He abandoned the run, and I don't know why. He went back to his old roots, the air raid.
Yeah.
He went back to his air raid. I don't know if you can pull the stats up right now, Ahmad, but I want you to see how many times he ran 4 receiver sets in the second half.
Oh, they ran it all game. All game. That's all they went with 4, and they kept sending Zay Flowers across the formation and back. We know you coming back. We know it's yo-yo. Bring your little ass back on the side. We ain't moving.
And knowing our offense very well because it's been in Tampa for 5 years. How would you rate Lamar as a timing passer?
That's not his forte. Timing, like coming out of breaks, throwing.
Air raid is a timing offense. No.
If it's off a pull, meaning if it's off an inside zone look, he's good because the window expands. But if you just have him catch the ball, like he gets in rhythm, putting the ball into the belly of a back, like that's a part of his rhythm. That's what he did at Louisville.
Yep. And there were so many plays that he just tried. It was like literally he was playing backyard football the second half. There were so many times where he could have just taken off, ran, got more yardage, and instead of trying to look for the 30-yard bomb like he gave to Zay in the first quarter with that touch.
Yeah.
He said he played receiver too. I forgot about that one.
Hold on. What up, Stephon? Go ahead, Czar. I know you've been waiting since you put the Michael Jackson, Freddie Jackson.
Hold on. Okay. I see.
And shout out to the Wire podcast. I heard that little tidbit.
Czar, before you go, Lamar deserves every criticism that we're about to give him.
Yeah, he getting held accountable.
I'm not gonna flam that bad because I've done it all year.
What do you want to say?
Hey, I do want to say real quick before you go start that in that first half, the defense did have some boneheaded penalties that allowed the Chiefs to extend drives.
But they ain't even score a touchdown on I know what you're talking about too.
I know that, but that keeps the ball out of your offense's hands.
Yeah.
So
we ain't gonna do that though, Godfrey. Fuck that. Defense held that offense at 17. We ain't doing that.
The defense, because I'm gonna let Czar cook Lamar, but the defense held it. Especially have no point.
Yeah, bro. The defense
shut his ass out in the second half.
Yeah, the defense goose egged him in the second half.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Czar. You've been patient. Go ahead,
but he didn't put lemons in it now. Boy, he about to go off.
Okay.
Hey, yo, Czar, can I say something before you start?
No, Steph. I'm glad you're here. Yes, it's late.
What's up, Stephon?
You gotta wait because we've been waiting for him. Hey, no, I'm being respectful because usually I say fuck what Czar got to talk about, but I'm being a great host.
No, I just want to say one thing real quick. I just want to say the Lord bashing is okay today.
All right,
I'm gonna say this.
Damn.
I'm having a difficult time of what happened yesterday. I knew it was gonna happen. And I told what was the offensive coordinators last year?
Greg Roman.
This would have been a perfect time for Greg Roman's offense.
Yeah, it would have.
Fuck all what everybody else got to say about Lamar passing, including me. If they line up at 13 personnel with them 2 tight ends, Zay Flowers, and run the read option, they're stressing the hell out of KC. And I mean, it was the wrong offensive plan. I'm gonna say this. You said his throwing motion, Ahmad.
Yeah.
This goes back to what I was talking about. Being dynamic and you can throw 90 yards. Your throwing motion is important. Your processing is important, and your arm talent is important. Don't where you going, Ahmad?
I'm charging my phone.
You trying to get off the screen, bro. Don't try to get off the screen.
I ain't running from shit. I still got a mic.
So Kansas City played zone a little bit. They kind of tricked Lamar. Okay, they played a little zone. Yeah, they tricked Lamar because Lamar thought he was gonna be mad. You know, he saw the little yo-yo, like you said, with Zay Flowers going back and forth, and they made him fit the ball into windows, and he couldn't.
No, let him keep going, Reese.
Okay, all right. So, and this is another thing. I'm gonna hold you accountable, Ahmad, because you're being a gracious host. I'm gonna throw the first slap. I'm gonna throw the first punch. You posted this meme, or this Lamar's gonna be great, which I think he's gonna be great for his time.
Not the meme, a video.
Yeah, the video of all these draft pros saying, "Oh, he needs to play running back, he needs to be receiver," blah 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 blah. Yeah. Did you see when he threw the ball, they got bad and he caught the ball? Did you see the Jets turn on?
Yeah,
that's what we saw pre-draft with Lamar.
Okay,
that's what we saw. Right, that's what we wanted to see. The ball in Lamar's hand, going with it. That's what I wanted to see.
I agree with that.
We don't want to see Lamar going back there trying to read and get his ass tore up.
All right, so here's the thing, Zard. I don't think you realized this, and great analysis on your part. Salute to you, because you were fairly nice, and I know you really want to talk about his mama, and you didn't talk about his mama. All right, so here's why I agree with you, but I think what you said kind of goes against what you dislike about Lamar, and which I hate, because I call this the Donovan McNabb mindset. Hear me out. Donovan McNabb started listening to fans, and now he got social media, but he started listening to fans and aficionados saying, "You got to show you can throw from the pocket. You got to show you can throw from the pocket." And he said, "I'll show you trick or two, like the dude on Bloodsport about to fight Jean-Claude." And his ass started standing in the pocket where he could run. So yesterday, Lamar and the OC, and Lamar held himself accountable. They made it a point to say we can throw against one of the best pass defenses in the NFL, which was dumb because you played right into the hands of the Kansas City Chiefs. You can't throw on them consistently. And like my man T Cub said, look at this stat right here. Lamar dropped back 82% of the time. 82% of the goddamn time. Lamar, hold on. I'm gonna look into the camera. Monken, you got a dynamic quarterback. Dynamic. And you dropping him back 82%. The one quarterback design run that you had on your 4th and 1, he broke for a long one. You pick a very important game to say, "Hey, I'm going to treat you like I don't want you to get hurt." No. This is like a high school football game. When you got that dynamic athlete at quarterback, run left, run right, run up the middle until they stop you. Then we're going to give it to the back. Like, as much as Casey had the football overall and what they did in the first half, in the second half, because I went through the play chart, it was 5 and 6 play drives where their defense was getting the ball right back. So you actually could have ran the football, because in the spaces talking to Coach Luke to him, I had to go back and see, like, did KC really force them to throw? And looking in the second half, they didn't, because the defense was getting you the ball back. You had ample time to get back to doing what you did. Now it hurts when you got strip sacked, but they didn't score. And it hurts when Zay tried to dive for the end zone and Snead made a great play.
They didn't score either. I think they had a 3-and-out on that.
Yeah. So
they still had another opportunity.
The thing I really dislike is when a lot of these players and or coaches try to prove somebody sitting in the armchair wrong. Fuck what these people saying on Twitter and Facebook. Like, fuck what we say. Fuck what Czar say. Lamar, what makes you the MVP? Your legs. Use them shits. I don't care if you Colin Kaepernick, like he did versus Green Bay, and run for 180. You think they talking about, or he couldn't throw? No, they say he killed them. Because your defense did you a service, bro. Your offense, you let them down. You held the Billy Goat to 17 points in one half and nothing in the second half, and y'all couldn't do nothing but shit the bed in the second half. I'm done.
Can I say something else?
No, hell no. Let me finish.
I didn't get to finish because Omar interrupted me. I didn't get to finish.
Oh, you still going up back, Czar? Go ahead.
Okay, I said something. I don't think it was your space or my podcast. I don't know. But the point of slow playing Lamar worked. And what I mean by slow playing, a lot of defenders make the mistake. They try to match Lamar's speed. It's like a gazelle.
You heard this on the sports show today.
When you're matching that speed, it's easy to get juked. Just like I heard what you said. Like number 90.
Yeah.
Lamar shook him, blew his knee out. He knew it.
Spaces.
I hope the brother's all right.
You know what Spag did to help you out? Because going what you said, I ain't cutting you off because you still go. It's called trapping the mouse. They was funneling him to the extra defender.
Yeah,
soft rush.
I was gonna compare it to Rocky Balboa chasing a chicken. But you
my bad. I'm sorry, bro. No, go ahead. Because you could that expounds on what we were saying. That gives a better illustration because people seen Rocky. So
man, can we let the less winning people go? God damn.
Okay, hold on, Steph,
hold on, man. We've been having good conversations. You and this angry ass North Philly fucking mentality. Relax. Y'all always trying to fight.
So, when I say slow play, there were 2 plays. I think Karloftis missed them, and they try to blow him up. Hit him from the back, pause, and they flew over his head. Lamar ducked off. When the defensive back, I think number 20 came in, shut up. He came in, but he came in not as fast. He came in and said, you know what? I'm going to slow down and make sure I get my hands on him and corral him.
You mean play fundamental football?
Oh. Yeah, correct. He
slow down, buzz your feet, make a play?
Hey, yeah, he made a play.
You can't run.
That's what I say about slow playing Lamar. Don't try to blow him up.
Okay.
Slow playing.
He was almost
good job, Czar. Good job, man. That's good
football stuff. I'm trying to get better as an analyst, bro.
Yeah, you was like
that damn drink working. Whatever you drinking, drink that.
But what they did, Czar, what they did was their idea was to maintain the rush lanes, right? So as you come forward, you maintain lanes. You play in 2 gap. So as you're playing 2 gap, you're gonna just hold the man in front of you. Don't create any lanes that Lamar can escape by, and then just let the whole pocket close in on him. And that's what they did to keep him in there.
They rushed 5.
You know what?
2.
That's the same thing we did against Ronald Curry and
Let me cut you off right quick because that's blasphemy. For y'all that don't know, so I got 2 Buccaneer fans, Said and Reese. Reese and Said, my man Tony Covington with the UVA, one of my mentors, one of my OGs. He played for the Bucks back in the day. Tony Covington played free safety. So that's who that is right there. So
if a Bucks fan, y'all know who that is. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself.
Hey,
yo, man, don't do that.
Man, watch out. Do I have to be nice?
God damn, man.
I do want to
have to be nice.
Czar said you wanted 13 personnel with 2 tight ends. I'm trying to figure out.
Whoa, what the fuck?
What did I say?
You heard say that.
I'm not perfect, bro. Hey,
no, you know what? Czar can't let you off the hook. You heard Tony. No, Czar, you heard Tony Romo talk about 13 personnel yesterday on TV.
Yeah.
Stop taking people lyrics if you don't know how to spit.
No. I had some fried chicken on my mind. You know how fat people are.
Man, shut the hell up, man. You don't know what the hell you're talking about.
So,
shut the hell up.
Real quick.
All right, hold on.
Real quick.
Go ahead, Reese.
So what I saw that they did yesterday, or that they failed to do. Remember, we talked about this last week. I said that they were going to have to run their backside zone plays. You know what I'm saying? If there's a weakness, it's on the edges of the defense. Instead, I don't know what they were trying to do by having their offensive line that's actually very good at run blocking. You drop them back, and now you have them on their heels, pass blocking. The majority of plays, I think it was 8 plays. So that causes a lot of stress on your offensive line, which is the reason why Chris Jones was having such a great day.
He was a difference maker, bro.
They got that man $1 million.
He was a difference maker, especially when he batted down the quick screen to Zay Flowers to the right. The fact that he didn't continue to rush a field, he waited and then stuck his hand out after Lamar threw the ball. Like
that's film stuff.
That's high level football right there.
Hey, that man shows up at every big game he had been playing since he been the Chief. Chris Jones always show up, yo. That's crazy, yo. He definitely is a top 5 playoff defensive player. Period.
L'Jarius Sneed is the best cornerback in the league.
Who?
L'Jarius Sneed.
Yeah, L'Jarius be balling.
Yeah, he's balling. He's not the best though.
Prove me wrong.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he was balling. He been balling this
He
year.
definitely was balling
all year.
It's hard. It's hard. Very difficult to say he's not.
He's not the best. He had one good year. Let's see him keep do it more than 1 year.
Who's the best?
Jalen Hurts had one good year.
He's talking about
who the best, Steph? And please don't
good
say
job, Breeze. That was a good comeback. I'm not gonna get into this.
I'm not even paying him no mind. I can't even argue that he didn't have a good year this year. You're right. I agree.
Have a good year
I
next year with Kellen Moore.
agree with the
I'll
White
tell you
Vic.
that much.
Lamar's best playmaker is the next Antonio Brown without going sideways, and that's Zay Flowers. And Zay, he flexed and then he fumbled, but that's his best playmaker. Zay is the best playmaker they got.
No, the best playmaker to Lamar will always be Mark Andrews.
You understand what
playmaker means?
I'm not saying the best.
How long have him and Mark Andrews been doing it? Though?
He said playmaker said.
I'm not saying like he's the best receiving option or player, like playmaker, like make something out of nothing.
Yeah,
technically,
great explosive play.
Maybe this year, but he's not over Mark Andrews.
Oh my God! He said playmaker said.
Targeted him. OBJ was the best playmaker, but Lamar just forgot about him.
Hey guys.
Hey, I just had a question. Whenever y'all done with the big ring.
What up, A?
Is 37 attempts a lot for a quarterback?
Who?
37 attempts. Is that a lot for? Would you say a top 10 quarterback?
Oh,
this guy here.
Where are you going with this?
Hey, yo, I hate
I'm just saying,
it
was a lot that was told me about Lamar being the quarterback. 37 attempts.
It's 39.
Also,
really?
hold on.
No, it's 39.
I was also told he got his weapons this year too, right?
To you?
Yeah, I was told he got his weapons this year too.
So I mean, bro,
it's 39. It's 39 enough for a top tier.
I'm just saying, like you shouldn't. Where somebody that's the best of what they do, you shouldn't have a problem throwing as much.
Throw the ball. Fuck no. Excuse me. I keep
and got the weapons.
Look,
and got the weapons.
Let me tell y'all something. All you Ravens fans, this is your fault.
Yeah,
right?
That's
your fault. So
go.
I'm giving you my analytical breakdown of Lamar Jackson. I don't know how many times you throw the ball, but I do care when you're aggressive and you running the ball. That's why I paid you. I paid you to do both. And yesterday you chose to do one. I don't pay you for that. I
don't think that was his call though.
I'm not saying it was. That's why. Well, before you got here, I blame Monken. You know what I'm saying? But
they need to fire. They need to be fired just because of that.
So, wait, Anthony, you defending his play yesterday?
Oh shit!
Hold on, let me get on camera real quick. So, what was you saying?
What the?
Hey, that's about as worse as my name said. What we doing here?
That shit. Hey, yo, put him down in the Google.
Don't take me out. Look, so am I going to defend?
Ooh, you got that hat on. Ooh.
It matched my sneakers.
I'm talking about that big dumb shit. Had the nerve to have the stick on it.
Oh yeah, you keep the stick on there. You keep the stick on there.
No, you don't.
I just got this shit a couple weeks ago. Anyway, that's besides the point.
I give you 6 months. You're gonna have a nice big wet spot.
Listen.
What?
When you pay for stuff, you can do whatever the hell you want to do with it.
Ooh, damn.
So had you bought me this hat and you said, "Yo, take the stick off," I would have took the stick off because you paid for it. But I paid for it.
Don't let me see you with that hat on. I'm gonna knock it off and I'm gonna step on that. That shit is so disrespectful to the fucking hat community.
So is that fake?
Fake
What's wrong with the hat, Sid?
I took the sticker off just for you.
Is the hat fake? What's wrong with the hat?
Man, that shit is trash.
Oh, he got Buffalo Jordans on?
No. I ain't talking about the Blue Jays. That's valid. I'm talking about that big dumb shit that he had.
What this?
Oh, the sticker.
Yeah, that big dumb shit.
Oh, right, now I know. Never mind. Now I get it.
Yeah.
You ever bought a Cowboys hat?
You said what?
Hell no, I would never wear another football team but the Buccaneers.
Oh, so you buy different baseball caps?
Yeah, I got all 30 teams in the baseball.
Oh,
so
bet.
I'm not defending Lamar Jackson, right? I think he should get held accountable, but I don't think it was just his fault that they lost the game, right? I think that he put them in position to win the game. He also helped them lose the game with that. So I think the one pass, the interception, that was inexcusable. I think that might have been
the one where he threw in the triple coverage.
Yeah,
right. I think that's the dumbest pass in his career. I think
that was a Jameis Winston read.
I honestly don't know what he was thinking, because
Almost
sometimes you can defend like bad passes because he saw this, he saw that. One of those three was going to pick that pass off. It was inevitable, right? But I think that and I'm not going to put a lot of blame on Zay Flowers. He was trying to make a play, but if you're going to dive, you keep the ball tight to your body, right? He knows he has all those guys around him trying to extend and not have strong hands. That shit's going to get knocked out probably 50% of the time, right?
At least that with both of them.
Huh?
At least have both hands on it.
Correct. Right.
Oh,
right.
I didn't see that. So he pulled a Kevin Dyson.
He went like this. Yeah, he stuck it out like that.
And he didn't have to.
Yeah.
He didn't have to. Had he torpedoed through or kept the ball, he could have just ran. He was going to score, right?
Yep.
And even if you don't score, the ball is on the inside the one. You got an opportunity. I put more blame on the OC than anybody. Lamar Jackson doesn't change the calls, right?
Yeah, he makes some checks.
Yeah,
maybe Lamar,
but you're not really gonna go from.
Goddamn right, I do, nigga.
It's a
my mail call for the day, ho.
Yeah, I'm trying to make points, man. Go
ahead, bro. You got to fight through the scheme, bro.
But I think that was it Munkin or Munchkin or whatever.
Yep,
Munkin.
I think he was trying to, like I said, he outcoached himself. I mean, you played right. First of all, they weren't really blitzing like that, and Ronnie Stanley and Moses, they had rough nights.
Relax, man. Morgan Moses is the best lineman ever. Shout out to UVA.
But nah,
did
Munkin
get out coach, or did he just give y'all what y'all wanted?
No, he didn't get out coach.
No, I think what they've been doing all year.
He didn't get out coach.
Hold on, man. Hey, yo, D Money, man. Those Raven fans not in here, man. Stop, bro. They not here. They're not here.
Hey,
ask legit questions.
Anthony, he didn't get out coach.
They might be looking though, but
the
they not.
spotlight was too big, and he resorted back to what he knew best, and that was an air raid.
And I agree, and I think that
good point.
I mean, if I'm John Harbaugh, I'm calling him in the office today and just having a conversation. He's not getting fired. I mean, he did a good job this year with the weapons. I think Zay Flower gets better. Next, before I even continue, I want to let y'all know that. I want to let y'all know that last week, I made y'all completely forget about what I was talking about when I made the comment about Rashee Rice, and y'all completely went left with the whole Rashee Rice. And some people said he was trash, but because I say he was trash. I said he was going to be. I forget who I compared. I said, Devontae Adams, and they said that Devontae Adams was trash or mid or whatever. So they said Devontae Adams wasn't that good.
Yeah, that was all.
But that's besides the point. That's besides the point. I think that Zay Flowers, he gets better next year. And he's a rookie, so some of those mistakes that he made, So the other one was the penalty, right? Because had he not got that Taunton penalty. Well, they probably
yo, hey,
hold on. And that showed me.
That's the third time I interrupt. I didn't get to say shit.
It's man, I'm about to curse again. I'm not trying to curse. I showed you his levels again because Kelsey, he taunt every goddamn time.
Every play,
But it's a difference when you push a player that's trying to get up.
He pushed him and then dropped the ball right next to him, and that's
hold on. I'm trying to tell y'all his levels because though I like Travis ain't do some dirty stuff yesterday, though. And then he got Van Orr to take the bait. Right in front of the ref, Travis grabbed one of the Ravens. He was like, "Who you talking to?" And then Van Orr came in there, Captain Save my friend, and butted him. Bloop, flag.
I mean, grabbing. I mean, they gonna let him grab, but when you
what?
I mean, a little bit. Look,
play.
And Amar, you know who else was good for that shit that you just described?
Who?
Brady.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying. Is levels, right? As in, Kelsey has a name. You can toe the line. You a young buck. Nah, you can't do that. That's all. That's what I was saying about levels.
Yeah,
That's all.
but old boy had his leg in the. He was in the figure 4 leg lock. He's trying to make him tap out. He pushed him off of him. But I mean, he had not spiked the ball right there. Maybe he was just dropping. I don't know. And he black, so.
I think that's not what
I'm
joking. He was hype. It wasn't a good look. The optics was we got to throw this.
But the whole Monken thing of saying, well, I'm gonna bring him into the office and talk to him now. No, you talk to him on the field at the time. They are on headsets, and you talk to him at the time.
Absolutely.
And you say, we need to run the ball.
And I got one question. Last year in the college national championship. Now I know that's two different things.
Yeah.
We all knew that Georgia was a great running team. Did he abandon running that game?
The stats. I think
that was his last game. So they threw the ball and they ran the ball. I mean, they ran for like 160 something yards.
That's a good question. Said I don't remember the game.
That was the TCU game when they
literally did everything they wanted to
50.
Oh, they beat the hell out of. Yeah,
I personally know Monken because us Buck fans and Brown fans tried to warn fucking Raven fans of what was going to happen.
Ain't no Brown fan trying to warn a Raven fan.
So Kelsey got the MJ effect on the officials. Look, I'm gonna be transparent with y'all. Like, if you got a name, officials not just like an official go up to you like, yo, you gotta relax. You know what I'm saying? That's why it was funny when I laughed when Van Orr got the flag and was looking like, well, he did this. I'm like, bro, you've been in the league a long time. You're a Super Bowl winner. You can't go butt that guy. Out of all guys, you couldn't butt it.
They also kept second person.
They did that because Kelsey is attached to Swift, and Swift is going to bring them niggas some money in the Super Bowl.
Well, she already brought him over.
Man, KC was winning that game regardless, man.
She brought in over
$321 million. Yeah, $331 million.
All right, so I don't know if any of y'all watch Nightcap, right? But Shannon Sharp said that nobody else can move the needle, and said Beyonce. Ocho Cinco said Beyonce, and I agree, right? He said, but Shannon Sharp said no. If Beyonce, you see the way when they show and mind you, they weren't that great. The Broncos. Oh, did you see how much they show Sierra on TV when Russell Wilson played?
When Russell's there, yeah.
No. When last year they showed her a lot, and when he was in Seattle, when they showed his games, they showed Sierra a lot, right? But they weren't as good as the damn Chiefs, right? And Russell Wilson doesn't have a podcast talking about he wanted to date Taylor, whatever. So if it was a black girl, first of all, nobody would be up in arms. They wouldn't even care, right? But Beyonce, if it was Beyonce dating an NFL player, and the NFL player was the best at his position or one of the best at his positions, they would make they would show Beyonce a lot.
Of course, they take advantage of it.
I'm gonna say this about Taylor Swift.
She's the only one that can push the needle like Beyonce.
Her fan base is huge, and they said something like, what's the shit or best album? What's the award? But she could break the record for having 6 or 7 like top albums.
Album of the year.
Yeah, album of the year is like when they said that, I was like, God dang. Like
she has a huge fan base.
She brings a different type of fan to the NFL, which is what they're trying to do, which is why they're pushing Taylor Swift at these games. I wouldn't be surprised if they're paying her to show up either.
Yeah, I guarantee she's getting a check after like she's the playoffs. I bet she's getting a check.
The NFL ain't paying her. The Chiefs.
Yeah, NFL ain't paying her.
The Chiefs are. They're paying her.
They pay for her flight to get there. Yeah, they pay for her to come. Pause.
As a matter of fact, it's probably not even coming from the Chiefs. It's probably coming from the ketchup company.
back to the Beyonce thing. Beyonce, I know everything is based off of followers. Beyonce has like 50 million more followers than Taylor Swift.
Interesting.
Well, bro, Taylor Swift
Yeah,
got more.
the B, aka
Taylor Swift
Beehive,
got
is
more
bigger
money
than whatever Taylor Swift has.
Ooh, he said Taylor Swift got more money than Beyonce.
She do.
Taylor Swift does not have more money than Beyonce.
Be right back. Because I got into this debate the other day. I got proven wrong.
I'll look it up. I'll look it up too.
Let me just say this. Don't.
I mean, she got a $1 billion husband. So I don't think Taylor Swift she got a $1 billion husband.
Let me say this. I'm gonna be that guy. Taylor Swift fans will actually purchase shit.
Yes.
Beyonce fans purchased to go to her concert, then paid for movie tickets to go watch the concert.
Hey,
bootleg gang.
Go look it up.
So listen, I got it. Taylor Swift has a net worth of 740 mil. Beyonce is at 540 million. Yeah, Taylor Swift got a bigger net worth than Beyonce, and that's not including Jay. That's just them two.
Man, Rihanna make more money than both of them heifers.
Well, yeah,
yeah, definitely.
Oh, hey, how about your favorite bald head heifer?
Who's your favorite? Who's his favorite?
Stephon, relax, brother.
That's an inside joke.
Everything that's understood don't need to be explained.
Hey, that's why I didn't even bother to ask, because I figured it was some type of some inside joke, man. I'm like, all right.
Don't be ashamed of who you like. Name who you like. Don't be ashamed.
I mean, Alfonso G says Swift net worth at 1.1 billion. Beyonce is 800 million. Where y'all be getting all these Googles?
Yeah,
hey, that's the number that I seen. 1.1 billion to 800 million. That's the number I've seen.
Hey,
either way, Taylor
like 500 million. Does it really matter?
What I'm saying is that Taylor Swift is going to be a bigger draw at those type of events than Beyonce.
I'm telling you, she's done generated over 330 million.
331. That's a fact.
So yeah.
Can I make a statement real quick?
Go ahead, brother. You got a lot of bass in your
Michael. No, I'm not. Shut the hell up. Michael Vick is a better passer and better over quarterback than Lamar will ever be. Do you know how many thousand yards?
Stop.
How many 1,000-yard receivers Michael Vick had in his career, and Lamar Jackson has not even had one yet.
Are you done?
Yeah, I'm done.
That's a terrible take. Michael Vick would look at you like you're a damn fool.
No, he would not.
Yes, he would. I just don't like Michael Vick.
No, that's AI. That's AI.
Let me tell you something.
Wrong 757 guy.
Let me tell you something.
Michael Vick played for the Eagles. Why not? I don't like him.
All right. You done? Can I go?
Of course, you're the host. You don't gotta ask.
I mean, I'm telling you, your motherfucking microphone is powerful. I need your mic. Shit.
But when Zara talk, you let him get his bars off, but I can't get my bars off though. It's okay though. I got you. That must be a 757 thing. I understand.
Use a period every now and then, okay?
No, I don't use a fucking period. I'll say what the hell I want.
See, there we go. North Philly.
It's West Philly. West Philly. Respect the gangster. West Philly, nigga.
Whoa, relax.
Hey, gotta fact check that though.
Well, here we go.
Yo, fact check your weight, Biggie.
Whoa.
Hey,
yo,
why go? Hold on. I'm gonna let you. I gotta let you. ISO, go ahead.
You talking real crazy right now because you talking
real crazy too. Real crazy. Respect where I'm from, man. Respect where I'm from. You talking real crazy. You always come to little side, little bars at me and whatnot. And now I'm sticking up for myself. I had a rough weekend, and I'm standing up for myself. I'm not taking none of your bull crap today. None of your backhanded comments. I'm getting tired of your light-skinned self. And I can't take it today. Today's the day I stand when I stand. I'm standing right here.
Okay. Cool. You done?
No, I'm not done. I'm done when I say I'm done. I already took my net.
Mark Andrews had 1,000-yard season.
Are we good to all come back?
He's a tight end, not a wide receiver. I said wide receiver. Reese, I said a wide receiver, not a tight end.
He's never had a receiver with 1,000-yard season.
Wide receiver, wide receiver. A tight end is a tight end.
He's throwing the ball, right?
No.
He's catching the ball. 1,000 yards.
Hey,
All right, let me clarify because I said this the other day. We had this debate the other day. He's never had 1,000-yard wide receiver.
You forgetting about Hollywood Brown? He had 1,000 yards.
Oh yeah, Hollywood Brown had 1,000 too. I just went to the one that I knew.
You forgot about Hollywood Brown.
You're right. He might have one. Okay, he had one.
Let me say this.
But I'm pretty sure I looked it up. I don't remember exact, but Michael Vick had at least about 6 or 7. I'm just saying.
Let me say this about Lamar Jackson. Very good talent. Football, playing in the spread, whatever, right? When it comes to Michael Vick and being able to throw the football, there's very few quarterbacks I've seen with his arm strength and his ability to fit footballs in tight windows. He don't get a lot of credit because in his younger days at Atlanta, he was told to be run, one read and go. But throwing the deep ball, Lamar ain't even close. Ain't even fucking close.
There's only 3 people I've seen with an arm as strong as Vick.
I think there's some bias there.
No.
So I'm not being biased to Mike at all. Like I seen Lamar all his college career in person, and every time UVA played him, he was a starter. He can throw the football. He can. So as far as like touch passes and things like that, yes, he's ahead of Vic. But we saw when you put Mike with a competent coordinator that allows him to play quarterback with Andy Reid, Mike, all the throws people didn't think. Because they were so
older.
They were so fixated on Virginia Tech, play action, vertical. All they did was push the ball down the field at Virginia Tech. They ran the option, then they would drop back Andre Davis faster than every goddamn body, throw it deep, and Mike never failed you. When he got to the NFL, he had Algie Crumpler, then you had Brian Finneran, you had
Rodney White, right?
Then Rodney Kane. So when he was in Atlanta, that offense wasn't said, Mike, go here. It was Mike, be Vic, like run.
You can't say that because he also had Ward Dunn and TJ Duckett. That was like a running offense, though.
All I'm saying is he wasn't asked to.
He wasn't asked to do much.
Yeah, to showcase that arm talent. A lot of people think that Lamar's a better passer than Mike, and then they look at numbers like any quarterback today should have better passing numbers than quarterbacks 7-8 years ago. They should. Yeah. And so I'll never. When you throw numbers out there, you're gonna have me beat. Like Lamar's have him beat.
There's only three quarterbacks I've seen with better arm strength than Michael Vick: Jeff George, Dan Marino, and Patrick Mahomes.
Oh no! Randall Cunningham had on too. Randall Cunningham had on.
Not like them four.
Not like them, dog.
Not like them.
Not a fastball. Like them boys got fastballs.
Oh, I thought you were talking about deep balls. I'm sorry.
Hey, yo. Yeah. What? He's from Philly though. They don't play that. They don't play Paul's game in Philly.
Shit, yes they do.
Peerless Price. They had Peerless Price. Oh, y'all remember when Peerless Price was with Buffalo and he was with Mose and they said he could never be a number one. I'm gonna prove it wrong and go to Atlanta and should have stayed at number 2. Another dude that listened to fans. But he got the bag though.
A lot of y'all forgot about Jeff George. That motherfucker.
Oh, Jeff George is ridiculous.
He could throw it from end zone to end zone.
Yeah. Jeff George is ridiculous.
He's not remember that.
So I got a question. So are you saying that Vic is a better quarterback than Lamar Jackson?
No, he's a quarterback. He's a better deep ball thrower.
Okay. All right. I was
no. I would hope Lamar's a better quarterback than Michael Vick. I'm a believer in evolution.
Mm-hmm.
So I would hope Lamar's better than Mike or Randall Cunningham.
I mean,
he got to see the answers to the test.
Mike has come out and said Lamar.
Ooh, Jamarcus Russell too. God damn, he had a strong arm.
He just didn't have it up top.
And just like between Peyton and Brady, Peyton was the better decision maker than Brady was.
He was.
Brady had a slightly stronger arm.
But who was the better quarterback?
Brady.
I think it's the other way around. I think it's the other way around.
Yeah, definitely the other way around.
I think Peyton is the better quarterback.
I think Peyton's a better quarterback. I think Brady's a better beneficiary of everything around football.
And so
Shout out Brock Purdy.
I mean, Tony Dungy was a good coach.
I think that Purdy, and I'm not championships aside.
You didn't think I was gonna catch that?
Hey, Alfonso, check the link in the description of the live if you want to join.
So championships aside, right? I think that Purdy, the way Purdy's first 2 years look like Brady's. I guess Brady wasn't a rookie. I guess his second and third year.
Yeah.
As he because Brady's his first go round, he was check down Charlie, and he didn't lose the game for him, and then
Man.
and then after, I guess later on in his career, maybe from like I guess seasons 12 through whatever, then it was I guess the 07 season started it when he got lost, and then he was able to go down the field more, and he was able to dissect defenses, and you see him calling out, then this, and checking this. But before that, it was you'd be surprised if you saw Brady throw the ball 15, 20 yards down the field, So
yeah, schematically, I think anytime we talk about quarterbacks, it's like you appreciate, like when you look at then and everything is the totality, like you talk about like Brady, like I know say don't like this, like Drew Brees, the Peyton Mannings, A-Rod. Like A-Rod is looked at the guy as being a system. Like Peyton Manning, he took the same system he ran in Indianapolis with him to Denver. So that's why when people say, oh, somebody's a system quarterback, it's like, like everybody understands a system that fits their talent. So why not be a system? Ain't nothing wrong with being a system guy, but it's a kudos to these coordinators and these coaches understanding what you can and can't do, and then allowing you to mature and do more and more. Because as Brady got older, he started taking more, especially when he got Randy, started taking more shots down the field. And then even when he came to Tampa, he would take shots down the field, throw back shoulder, things like that. So it speaks to their work ethic, but it speaks to the coaching around them. And a lot of times these young quarterbacks, they need the appropriate coaching around them so you can see these guys improve and continue to elevate.
A lot of that was Randy. Randy, you got to think, Randy did not like to run short routes. Randy's favorite route was the 9 route. He's going. I heard the story. Herm Edwards told that he was going to punish him for the Pro Bowl one year for going out partying, missing curfew, and showing up late for practice next day.
Was a Pro Bowl?
Threw him all 9 routes.
Hey, Dwight, you're absolutely.
And Randy was the MVP of the Pro Bowl. He had like a ridiculous number of yards. So, he's that guy. But that's the thing right now. To me, that's the thing missing from Lamar, that touch to be able to drop a pass in on the sideline side, fit it between the numbers, and give his receiver a chance to catch it. His timing on a lot of those throws is off. So that's the one thing he needs to work on, especially if, let's be real, $50 million, people are going to expect you to produce, and the pressure is only going to get more.
He should have ran more. He should have just said, screw what the coach is calling, and just ran. He should have just took off. Because there was plenty of times where he just sitting there patting the ball.
It wasn't that. He let them people on social media and stuff get in his head.
Yep.
Because there was multiple plays in that second half, bro, where he could have just took off running and got 15, 20 yards. But he said he wanted people to see that he was a passing quarterback.
And now his ass sitting on the couch.
Can we give credit to the Chiefs too that they boxed him in?
Oh, the Chiefs definitely get the credit. They definitely get credit. Spag did a great job.
And I wanted to respond to Dwight. You're absolutely right, Dwight, because Peyton's first 5 years, he was Jameis Winston.
Yeah, he led the league in interceptions. But I got a question for y'all. I don't know if y'all saw this. Kurt Warner's looking for a multiple-year contract, $45 million a year, fully guaranteed.
Who?
Not Kurt Warner.
Not Kurt Warner. Kirk Cousins.
He's looking for what?
Multiple-year deal, $45 million a year, fully guaranteed.
He's gonna have to take 2.
He gonna get it from somebody.
Somebody have to take 2 years.
Hey, Kirk Cousins is a smart man.
I mean, he coming off Achilles, though. I take that back. He coming off Achilles, and he's still gonna be hurt.
He got the league with the man though.
Kirk's never been a guy that wins with his legs.
I think he'll still get it.
And the crazy part is
from who though?
Somebody's gonna pay that glorified stat pattern.
I mean, I can't think offhand, Stephon. I need to see who's drafted or what teams make moves for quarterback. Yeah, the Falcons need a quarterback. It just depends on do you if you feel like you're a quarterback away, like somebody like the Steelers. I know they just drafted one. With Kurt, I think Kurt will do well with Pickens.
Steelers
ain't a quarterback away.
I think the Steelers are. They definitely
need
a quarterback to help.
The Steelers need a quarterback and an OC.
Yeah.
So
hey, speaking of OCs, Kellen Moore.
Hey man, I ain't talking about Helen Keller.
Hey,
listen. The Eagles is better off keeping the coordinator.
No, hell no. We're not gonna let that fly, Ed. Oh, hell no.
Yep.
Hell no.
Y'all got Kellen Moore, bro.
No, I know that, but listen to this, bro. Listen to this. No.
More interceptions than he ever had.
I promise you, Hawk, I was just about to say that. I promise you, if they come on here, Kellen Moore try to treat Jalen Hurts like a passing fucking quarterback, I promise you, week 2, I'm going to the office in the stadium and I'm going to jail. I promise you, I'm going to the jail.
Here's the thing, Stephon, and I'm not to cut a square off. Here's the thing. If you listen to what Reese just stated about Lamar, they're looking at, this is what they do to quarterbacks, bro. I'm sorry, when they get paid. When they get paid, they expect them to throw. Even if you're a dual threat, they expect you to throw now. Like, I got $50 million a year, now all of a sudden my arm going to improve. Hell no. Like, Kellen better come in here and treat his ass like a dual threat. Like, you better treat him like a damn quarterback.
Man, he better not come and think Jones going to throw the ball 40.
He gonna do
40 to 45 times a fucking game, yo. That's not Jalen Hurts' game, man. Run the fucking ball, man. I'm telling you, I promise you.
Hold on, though. When has he ever
cut me off? Can I finish?
No, you can't finish because you emotional.
I got you. You're right.
When has he never not done it? That's why I said I want to throw back to you before A Square go, because I know you're a Philly fan, so you got this.
I agree. You're right. He has never done it, yo. But that year, I want to say that year he had what was that Dallas quarterback? And I think Kellen Moore first or second year he ran for over 1,000 yards. Was that Murray?
Oh, the running back?
No, you're running back. Was that Murray?
You talking about Zeke's first couple years?
He was a player on that team. He was a backup.
No. But the first year or two, who was y'all running back? First year or two, Kellen Moore was offensive coordinator.
No. You're talking about the OC before Kellen.
No, I'm talking to I'm talking to Ant. Come on now, Sad. What was the first 2 years of Kellen Moore? Kellen Moore as offensive coordinator. What running back did y'all have?
Zeke, that's what we drafted.
Zeke and Pollard.
Okay. Zeke, he had over 1,000 yards, didn't he?
Zeke led the league in rushing.
Oh, Zeke had 1,500.
Exactly. So if you coming with that mindset, we'll be good.
That was also the rookie of the year.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. I was using that as an example. Kind of more first and second. I remember.
Don't use that as an example because Jason Garrett was pretty much calling the plays back then. Kellen Moore was the OC, but he wasn't calling. It was just like Bieniemy. It was Bieniemy and Andy Reid.
Okay. My bad there. Oh, my bad. I didn't know. I'm not a Dallas fan, so I don't follow them.
Don't do Bieniemy like that. He called the plays.
Nah, he ain't calling plays.
Andy said he called the plays. Andy said he called the plays. Andy said he called the plays.
Yeah, Andy did say he called the plays.
Like, you can call it series. You can call it series.
I'm just letting you know. He always
says. Andy called like 4 series a game, maybe.
Man, y'all ain't shit, man. I hate y'all.
With Kellen Moore, what's going to happen is I'm going to tell you now. There's going to be no plan. He doesn't set anything up. He's just gonna call plays.
He playing Madden.
That's all you're gonna get. And so yeah, you may run the ball.
Hey, but the first year he was in charges, Austin Eckler had a hell of a year though before he got hurt.
No, he wasn't in charges this year. Austin Eckler had the worst season of his career.
What? But
What?
what
Not
about
this year. I'm
that?
talking about last year. Wasn't it last year?
Kellen
this
Moore was
year.
in Dallas
Chargers
last
1
year.
year.
Yeah,
Huh?
he was only
Kellen Moore was in Dallas
for the
last
Chargers
year.
1
Oh,
year.
okay.
1 year.
All right. I thought he was there for 2 years. My bad. I'm sorry.
But
No,
what
he
does
was there
Austin
for 1
Eckler
year.
do?
And so listen, this is what I tell you. This is what I tell you. When Kellen Moore, he was decent. I ain't gonna say he was the worst. He's not the worst coordinator, but you know, you like your coordinators. He's gonna pass the ball, so y'all gonna throw the ball and y'all may score, but your defense is gonna be tired. He's not gonna set anything up. He's just only thinking about putting points on the board, which is fine. But when your defense is tired and done, and you stuck.
Kellen gonna be the next head coach of the Eagles.
No, he's
They
not.
gonna fire him.
Yeah, he is. He gonna get
They
fired,
fire Sirianni, they
and his
gonna
ass
fire
gonna
him.
moving on up. The golden boy.
So
No.
what about what happened to what's the OOC
All
at
right, Hawk, I gotta run.
All right, bro. Peace, man.
in Tampa? He left Leftwich.
Leftwich?
He's in Pittsburgh, right?
Nope.
Mm-mm.
He wasn't in. Where was he? Where's he at now? I thought he was like
Nowhere. He didn't have a
Nowhere.
job this year.
Nowhere.
That's crazy.
He didn't have a job this year because he's too fucking bland. Run, pass. Punt.
So
What are you talking about?
I thought he was the offense in Tampa when Brady was there.
No, he
Well,
did
yeah,
not. He did
yeah.
not control. You know, Brady called them plays.
I understand
shut
that.
up.
I understand that.
No. What was you saying?
For me? Yeah, I was
Yeah.
saying when he was in Tampa with Brady and
Shout
what's
out
his
to
name?
LeBron.
What's the head coach?
Bruce
Bruce
Arians.
Arians. Bruce Arians.
When Brady got there in 2020, he was running the 6 gun, which is Arians' offense.
Right.
But he didn't like it. So after our bye week, after we got blown out by the Saints,
38-3 or so. 38-3. Yeah.
No,
Like
36-3. They went back into the goddamn playroom and threw in some play action and some time and
Brady
routes.
shit.
Yeah, Brady shit, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
Brady shit mixed in. Brady shit mixed in with the 6 gun.
So why wouldn't, as a smart man, I understand, and I get coaches. I coach, so I get it. Sometimes they get in their own way, right? We just saw it yesterday with Baltimore's coach. I think sometimes you just get in your own way. Why not take parts of Brady's offense, right? Or I call it the Brady offense, part of Arians' offense, and whatever it is that you have with whatever style or whatever you want to run, mix them all together and come up with something. And don't just be like you said, run, pass.
It's this thing called ego. Bruce Arians had a big one.
Yeah, that's fact.
So Leftwich, I don't think Leftwich is going to get back in the league. I thought he was a good coordinator.
He didn't. Arians was the better caller of the 6 gun, in my opinion. You know what the 6 gun is, right?
Yeah.
All right. He was the better caller of the 6 gun because sometimes he will actually sit up there and pass on first down. He'll mix it up. Mm-hmm. Arians, after he 2021 when we lost in the divisionals to the Rams, that's when the problems came out. Brady wanted the offense to go more toward like it was in New England.
Right.
Arians wasn't having that. So, and my bullshit ass owners, took the side of Brady and bumped Arians up, and then that's when we got the Brady offense. You've seen what happened. We went 8-9 and got blown out by y'all in this last year.
What just happened?
Yeah. That's crazy though. I didn't even realize. I could have sworn that he went to like Pittsburgh or so. He was like a advisor or some shit like that. I didn't even realize that he
Because to be real, the first 2 years, our Super Bowl year and the year after where we ran it back,
yeah,
Leftwich wasn't calling the plays. When Arians, the head coach, he was the one calling the offensive plays. When he got bumped upstairs by Brady bitch ass, that's when Leftwich actually started calling the plays, seeing how anemic we looked.
I mean, well, you didn't have what you call it either, though. I think that plays a part. You didn't have Antonio Brown.
Oh. Yeah, that was the year that Brown. No, that was in the divisionals. What am I talking about? Yeah, but fuck that guy.
So the year that Antonio Brown went that wasn't last year. That was the year before last.
Yeah, that was a divisional. That was the year that we lost to the Rams.
The Rams. Yeah. All right. And I was
all right, man. So I appreciate everybody today, man. We at the 2-minute mark. 2-hour mark, man. Appreciate everybody rocking in.
I need to finish what I was gonna say, yo. You're ignorant as shit, man.
Why you always come up here angry and derailing?
It's Hawk's fault, man. It's Hawk's fault. Hawk do that shit on purpose, man. Got me cussing in front of my daughter, man. How dare you?
Hey, real quick before we go, Hawk. Hey, Stan, where you at, yo? Why you still got sunlight?
Huh?
Why you still got sunlight, yo?
Yeah, Memphis.
Because I'm in Memphis.
It's an hour behind.
No, it's the same time.
Yeah,
it's the same. It's the same time. It's the same time. They're not an hour behind.
Are y'all at the same time? Say it.
I'm in Central.
Shut up, Stefan.
Said, what time is it right now there, said?
Oh my God,
it's
dude.
5:05.
What?
Here.
I didn't know that. My bad. I apologize. I apologize.
What school did you go to? Because now I know a long time ago. I know time ago.
Yeah.
You said West Philly? West Philly? What public school system were you? What public school did you go to? People need to know.
It's called Philadelphia Public System, man. It's not no different. It's all one.
What was the school? I want the people to know the school.
Yo, Aunt, I'm gonna say this talk for tomorrow. I'm actually be on tomorrow, and he said 2 minutes. I was trying to give the smoke to Hawk, but I'll say the smoke for you tomorrow, Aunt. Ain't no problem.
Ain't gonna be no show tomorrow, man. I got track practice. Mondays is the best day. If I get an extra day, Saturday we might do some Saturday since ain't no Super Bowl, and then I might do a show.
I'll be at poker. I got a poker tournament Saturday.
You got poker tournament where? Good luck to you.
Maryland.
All right. What you say, A Square?
Are you going to the draft?
No, I won't be at the draft.
I'm going to the draft, man. I ain't never been to Detroit neither.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
What's that? The NBA draft?
NFL.
Oh, I didn't know. I was asking.
Hey, yo, let's go here. I gotta go.
Hey, man, appreciate y'all. Stefan, I love you, dog.
Y'all getting all the smoke tomorrow. Next time I see you, Hawk, I'm telling you, yo, Hawk, you making it worse when I see you this summer, yo. I'm telling you.
This is why you scare people up here on your platform.
My bad, say I got to start listening to you, dog.
I ain't light skinned, nigga. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, you are. You're lighter
no,
than
the hell I'm not.
Hey, everybody that tune in, man, make sure you follow Bleav Network, follow the social medias on every podcast platform, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe.
Yo, and I thought we was better than that, and it's all good, and we put on the same color.